What's good YouTube, it's your boy Kingphacko and we are back with another video. As promised guys, I told you I was going to produce a vlog. It's not like an everyday life kind of thing, it's more like a Q&A. So over the past couple of weeks I've been getting you guys to send in some questions for a vlog that I was going to do. Pretty much just want to appeal to like everyone instead of making 2K videos, because I understand 2K is like got a niche market, so it's like only some people like 2K and not everyone likes 2K. So today I'm gonna open up to you guys, tell you a bit about myself. Hopefully everyone gets to know me through YouTube, and yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I started this channel about a month and a half ago and it's been really cool so far. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'll get stuck into that a bit later, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far and really loving all the support from everyone. So without further ado, here goes my first vlog. So the first question is from Darcy Pierce. Thanks so much, Darcy. Love you heaps, mate. Who is my favorite all-time NBA player? So as you can see, I'm in my like sacred space right now. It's like all my favorite players behind me. Got Donovan and Jaren on the back wall. But yeah, so favorite all-time player, I love LeBron James. And I've watched The Last Dance recently, so I've been loving Michael Jordan of late as well. It's really hard to nail one. I have like a specific like top 5. Like some of these players you guys might not even heard of. Like, for instance, Amari Stoudemire at Phoenix in New York, probably one of my favorite players. I think it's purely because he's a power forward. I love power forwards, just like I love Los Angeles Clippers Blake. Detroit Blake's kind of trash. I love Dennis Rodman. When I play basketball, I like to be defensive, so like it's probably like why I love him so much. He's just a defensive beast, just a little pest. I love Donovan Mitchell, obviously. He's my favorite player on my favorite team. But yeah, I think if I was to go with that, I reckon I'd go with that. I also love KD. I just love how he plays. He's a scoring machine. But yeah, that's probably my honest answer. My favorite out of all of them, probably Amari Stoudemire, to be fair. This next question is from Will Norris. Thanks, mate. Who is the favorite basketballer on my team at Blackburn Vikings? My favorite basketballer on my team, I love them all. They're all my really good mates. Shout out to the basketball boys. Probably John Burke. I go to school with John Burke. Spend a lot of time with John Burke. We go to the gym together and stuff. So yeah, he's probably my favorite player on the team. I love how he plays. So, but yeah, shouts out all the boys. Shouts out Will. Cheers for the question, my guy. Another question from Will was, what is my favorite go-to meal and beverage? Favorite go-to meal, I love myself some fish and chips. Fish and chips probably the best meal I've ever had. Beverage wise, I'm not sure if he's talking alcoholic or non-alcoholic. If he's talking alcoholic, if I'm feeling beer, I'll always go Corona. But if I'm feeling like a premix, probably Cougar Bourbon and Coke. It's so good, love it. But if he's talking non-alcoholic, probably Farmers Union iced coffee or a good old Cotty's cordial. Always goes down a treat. And I think one more question from Will Norris was, what is the best and worst party I have been to? Explain why. Best party was probably Lily's 18th. It was very similar to mine. I thought mine was pretty good as well, but I'm obviously not going to say my own. But yeah, I thought Lily's was a really good party. Great people there. And the worst was probably this joint party I went to. It was the 16th, I believe. It was in this really cramped venue in Glen Waverley, and I don't know, it's like, I didn't like it. I didn't want to be there. There was too many people for the one space, and most of the people there were really boring. But it's a night I won't forget for like many reasons. But yeah, it was just I don't know, it was a shit party. This next question is from Declan Pertile. Cheers, Deck. Who is my best fan? Jeez, it's a hard one to just nail one fan down. I probably have like a top 5 or 6. The boys always supporting me, so Deck, John, Fraser, Benners. Matt Andros has been good for the channel. He loves it. And probably Jesse McCarthy as well, been giving me heaps of opportunity to grow, which is good. So shouts out to those guys. Thanks for the support. Another question from Jackson Tierney and Tom Faz. Cheers, boys. Really appreciate this question. So for those of you that don't know, I lost about 20 kilos in 2 months at the end of last year. So they wanted to know a bit more about my weight loss journey and my motivation behind it. To be honest, it was a slog. It was a really hard time in my life. The start of high school was tough. Like, I'd been, I don't know, I guess like criticized for my weight, and I always kind of took it. But at the end of last year, I kind of had enough. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do something about this. Footy season finished, so I was pretty bored. I was like, you know what, I have to do something. Like, I can't just sit on my ass all day. So I got up, started boxing with my dad. I know it sounds pretty dorky, boxing with my dad, but it did a lot for me. I lost the majority of my weight from the boxing. I saw improvements like instantly. My first week, I probably lost 5 or 6 kilos, probably because it was just water weight, but the rest was a slog. Yeah, I trained every day. I limited myself to about 1,000 calories per day, which is very small for a growing male. But yeah, I really pushed myself to like get to where I am today, and like I can't thank everyone that was there for me enough. Like, all the people that pushed me and supported me through the journey was amazing. One more question from... No, so it's a question from Joe and Connor. Thanks guys for the questions. This question is asking me, what is my future aspirations, like ideal job? What do I want to do after school? I don't know. I'm pretty set on being a paramedic. I'd love to be a paramedic in the future. I just want to help people. But yeah, if not, I wouldn't mind falling into a field like psychology, forensics, and pretty much anything related to sport would be ideal. But yeah, I kind of just want to make money moves at this point in time, but whatever goes, goes. Let's get another question in. I can't really see, I'm like blind with this flash. Let's pick this one up. Aidan McCormack asked me to build a player. So using one person's size, one person's skill, and one person's pace and agility. Cheers, Aids, for the question. It's probably my favorite question in the deck. So size-wise, I'd probably pick KD. He's nice and lean and tall for the small forward position. I believe he's 6'9", 6'10". It's an ideal height for that position. I love the way he plays, but skills-wise, probably Kawhi Leonard. He can handle the ball pretty well. He can shoot, he can dunk, and he's a defensive beast. So I definitely want to have Kawhi Leonard's skill set. If I was talking pace and agility, although I love Donovan Mitchell's like pace and agility, I'd probably want John Wall, like a healthy John Wall's pace or agility. He's probably the fastest bloke in the NBA when healthy, and I don't know, the guy's a beast. I just want him to come back healthy. Yeah, I don't know what to say about John Wall. I'm really missing him in the game, but yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites. Let's look at this one. How much money have you spent on 2K? From Harry Greenwood. Too much, Harry, too much. I will not answer that question fully, but a fair bit. I don't want to talk about it. Matteo Rotoli wants to know if a return to GJFC will be on the cards if we get back together. Look, I played a lot of footy at Doncaster Junior Football Club, over 150 games. A return on the cards, not at this stage. I'm really happy where I am. After 10 years, I needed to change. It really depends who goes back there. I still have issues with a few people at the club, so probably doubtful, but I don't know. I'm quite happy where I am, and I don't see it happening, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. Here we go. A question from Deck Pertile again. By the end of the year, how many subscribers do I want? At this stage, I'm really happy where I am. We've got about 410 subscribers, I believe, and counting in about a month and a half, so that's pretty impressive. By the end of the year, if we hit the 1,000 subscribers goal and 4,000 hours watch time, that'd be really good. I could start making money off YouTube. But, you know, whatever goes, goes. I wasn't expecting too much in the first place, so to be where I am right now is pretty impressive so far. So just keep showing me love, guys, and help me get to that goal. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone along the way so far. This question's from Harry Free and Fraser Siesma. What inspired YouTube? What inspired YouTube? I had a lot of people tell me that I had the personality for a YouTuber. I've been watching a lot of it of late, and then I guess coronavirus happened, quarantine happened, and I kind of felt like I was sitting around doing nothing. School holiday started at the perfect time. Started playing with my mates, and at the time I was watching heaps of 2K YouTube videos. I was like, damn, I reckon I could do this. Like, it's really not that hard. I literally just started recording my gameplay, and yeah, I just started getting better at the game as time went on, and I decided to upload to YouTube, and my first upload had about 2,000 views. I was pretty happy with that, so I was like, you know what, I might keep doing this. So I stuck it out, and yeah, we're just continuing to upload. I genuinely enjoy uploading. I'm like not here for the views and stuff. Like, I like uploading. I like people seeing my content, and I'm really enjoying this vlog. Like, I look forward to hearing everyone's reactions to this. But yeah, I really enjoy YouTube so far, and thanks for the question, guys. I really appreciate it. This next question is from Jackson McEntee. Shouts out to JMac. Who's the best 2K player out of your mates? I have a lot of good 2K mates. Like, a lot of them play 2K at a really high standard. If I'm talking from Marcelin, probably Benners and Deck are at a pretty high level. Probably Benners just nudges Deck a little bit more, which you'll hate to hear, but that is how it is. But if I'm talking in general, I've been playing a lot with my man Christopher Spiteri. If you haven't watched the video with me and Chris in the park, I'll chuck the link in the description. But yeah, Chris and I play a lot at the moment, and he's probably one of my favorite like 2K players out of my mates. We just know each other's builds really well and know our way around the court as well. So probably Chris Spiteri is the answer to the question, but our Marcelin probably Benners. Connor Sarge wants to know AFL or NBA. If I'm honest, I prefer watching the NBA heaps more. There's so much hype around it. I just really enjoy the sport. But in terms of playing, I prefer playing footy, although I really enjoy playing basketball as well. So it's much over muchness, but if we're talking about watching, probably watching the NBA is much more exciting to me. Carter Kingston wants to know what it's like being friends with Deck Robertson. Stupid question. Deck Robertson's a good bloke. You know, I think it's a piss take question, but yeah, Deck Robertson's a good bloke, and I think our friendship has been to many places. We've made some memories. I hope we can make some more. So yeah, it's a good question, Cart. And last question, what is my favorite shoe brand? Favorite shoe brand? Probably Nike. I love Nike. I own a few pairs of Nikes myself. For example, these Air Max 95s on the weekend. They're looking pretty slick. I love my Air Force Ones. I've got these here. Yeah, Air Force Ones. Probably Nike. It's Nike by far. I don't really wear anything else. But yeah, that's about it. That concludes the Q&A, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click the button down below. It'd be really handy. Like this video, share it around to your friends, tell your friends about the growth. There's plenty going on in this channel, like a massive future. In a couple of weeks, I'll be announcing a partnership I've got with a clothing brand coming up. But yeah, I'm just going to keep uploading for you legends, and yeah. Follow the Instagram at KingphackoYT, add my PSN at KingphackoYT, and yeah, stay tuned for more content. Cheers, guys.
I don't love her no more. She hit in my phone, no. Seen that shit 100 times before. I want your love, no bitch, stay home. Get in my zone. Come take your